I don't know why I'm so not chipper today, but good morning. Good. I was getting ready to say, the light has been green for a while. We're still sitting here. Okay. Yeah. I'm on my way to IKEA because I want to return a few things and then pick up some other things. Yeah. Don't you love it when things don't work? Then they do, then something else you realize works better. That's what's happening. Yeah, so that's where I am. It's there's nothing else going on. I just wanted to say good morning. I don't know. Last night, because, my motto is when in doubt, Game of Thrones. And I don't know, about 9 o'clock last night, was it 9? Because I didn't go to bed till 3. So it might have been about 9 o'clock, I decided, let me watch Game of Thrones. But not only do I want to watch Game of Thrones, let me start from the very beginning. Yeah. So I literally started from episode 1, season 1. That was fun. It was like, ooh, that was good. The production value has definitely increased. You can tell they've gotten increased budgets every year. Because this season, compared to the first season, is totally, yeah. I mean, it's still good. The story is excellent. It's a lot more setup. It's one of those shows that, I know y'all are tired of me talking about Game of Thrones, but I absolutely love that show. And watching season 1 was just so crazy, especially now watching it, seeing all the omens and things that spoke to different things later and decisions that they made then that affected what happened. It was just kind of like, wow. I was like, wow. I haven't really read book 4 yet, just because I don't know. I think mentally I'm just not there right now. But I know I'll get there eventually. I keep carrying it with me. I even have my Kindle in my bag now. But I just haven't been motivated to read that much. I've read some of it. But not a lot. I'm probably about 3 or 4 chapters into book 4. So, yeah. I would tell you what I'm talking about, but I can't talk to you guys about Game of Thrones because I don't think any of you watch it, or have read the book. So it's just kind of like, it's no fun talking to people who can't react back. But it's one of my favorite series. Even the books are awesome. The books are better than the show, even though the show is awesome. I've done an experiment today. I've used my all-net hairspray that I found because, I've been trying to research things that reduce humidity, my hair reacting to humidity. So one of the things is all-net hairspray. I was like, well, I guess I could pull out my all-net hairspray because that stuff is expensive. It's like $15 a can. So I decided to spray it in my hair. Of course, now I just smell like alcohol in my hair. But my experiment is, does it actually reduce humidity? And my hair has a little bit of crunch to it, which is good. Just a little bit, just slight, crispiness. It's more like a slight crispness. Not really crunchy, just crisp. And that might be what I need, because I know that's what I need. I need something that just coats my hair. I don't know if you guys can see me. That just coats my hair to just block out this humidity, because it's just bad. It's just, DC summers are just notorious for high humidity and, stuff like that. And so it's killer. It's always been killer on my hair, but it's definitely killer on my natural hair in terms of maintaining a style. there are certain advantages to having relaxed hair in the summer, I think, because I dealt with humidity as a relaxed girl, but it wasn't as hard. I felt like it was easier to mask humidity in my hair when I was relaxed. As a natural girl, it just is what it is. It's like your hair is just wide open. Your cuticles are just like, wah! And so they just take in everything. So, yeah, that's how I feel. But, so far so good. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good... I don't know. It's still... Ugh. It still looks... I mean, there's still some definition. But, you know... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Good morning! Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Sunday. I don't know, like the 7th? It's July 7th. And I'm in the car, and guess where I'm going? For the 3rd day in a row. I'm going to IKEA. You're probably like, what in the world are you doing always going to IKEA? Well, I have been rearranging my bedroom around, which makes, you know, when you rearrange things react differently, and lighting is a big issue with me, and by changing things around where light bounces has changed. So what I did was, I was at IKEA and I bought new lamps. So that was the first day, is I bought 3 little lamps that were similar. I wanted the lamp that was similar to the lamp I had, but they don't have that color, but they had the same style. So I wound up having to buy, instead of buying 2 new lamps, I bought 3, because I needed to replace the one that was there, plus the 2 others that changed the lighting situation. So once I did that, that was all fabulous and everything. But then I got lampshades that I thought were too big. They were too big. They were just too big. And so I needed the smaller ones. So I went back to buy the smaller ones. And, of course, exchanging, or returning the bigger ones for the smaller ones. And then, when I got home, I bought light bulbs yesterday also. Because, IKEA always has special everything, which it kind of annoys me a little bit. I need you in front of me to move over. Ugh. So then, I'm sorry. I was like, I had to move, because it was like, really? Ugh, tap gas. But once I got the light bulbs, they were not the right size. They had the screw-in size of a regular light bulb. And this particular lamp has a specific, light bulb. I'm like, really? And so I didn't have any more. So I'm going to IKEA to go get some. I swear. Whatever inexpense I've made up for by going to IKEA, by buying it at IKEA, I've kind of destroyed it by going to IKEA 3 times. IKEA is not that far from me, so it's not like the worst thing ever, but it's still like, really? It's still a little bit more out of the way than I'm, interested in going on a regular basis, especially three days in a row. But, whatever. C'est la vie. I'm trying to think if there's something else I want to do today. I know I need to cook, and I'm going to make clams. I'm going to make a clam sauce today. But we'll get to that eventually. I have been a horrible vlogger. Yesterday I didn't vlog anything because I got home from Target. I, changed out my lamps. I did something else. And then I watched movies. I didn't even eat. I'm serious. I watched movies. I watched the rest of Game of Thrones, the first season, because I still had like 2 or 3 episodes left. And then I watched, was it Coming to America that I watched? Oh no, I started washing my hair, and while I was washing and deep conditioning and all that stuff with my hair, I watched Coming to America. And then, okay, that was clearly a red light. Like, obviously they didn't realize that because the light is clear. Anyway. Then, see, that's the thing. The cops are never around when somebody's doing stuff like that. But let there be, like, somebody doing something totally irrelevant. They'll stop you for that. They're so weird here. It's like they're never around when you need them, but they're always around when you don't. Anyway, oh, and then I watched a movie that I haven't watched in a long time. I watched 2 movies. Oh, that's what it was. I watched a Netflix movie. I've lost one on my Netflix. I have 3 out, but I can only find 2. So I watched one of them, which was The Holiday, with Kate Winslet, Jack Black, Jude Law, and Cameron Diaz. Cameron D and Destiny. Every time I think of Cameron Diaz, I always think of that song. I like Cameron D and Destiny. So, what is it? How does it go? I don't even remember. Never mind. I'll play it later. Because I know I have it somewhere in there. Because all the women independent, throw your hands up in... Yeah, anyway, let me stop. And then it's like, oh, this is so bad. So I watched The Holiday. That was a cute movie. And I've seen it. I swear I've seen it before. But I didn't remember that I'd seen it before until until most of the movie was done. And I don't think I saw the whole movie. Like, I didn't know the Jude Law character had kids. So I feel like I've seen the movie, but then I feel like I haven't. So I don't know. Anyway, I watched it last night. I love it. I might have to add that to my Christmas movies because it was really good. I liked it. Because there are certain movies that I love that are like Christmas themed. Because it's a Christmas themed movie. Because right now my favorite is Love Actually. I could watch that movie 365 days a year. But on Christmas, I really love it. It's great. I love that movie. I love that movie. And I got a story for everything. And I remember going to see that movie. But anyways, I'm not going to get into that. We'll talk about that another day when we talk about movies. 'Cause one day I'm going to do a video about movies. But, because I love movies. I love them. Let's see. After that, then I watched P.S. I Love You on my TiVo. Because I was, I had finished deep conditioning my hair. And so I watched the end of Coming to America. And then, and the beginning of Coming to America. Because I think I took a shower between the very end of that and the beginning of it again. Because it was on TV One. And then I finally got onto my TiVo while I was detangling my hair and watched P.S. I Love You. And I remember that movie like it was yesterday. Because that was the first movie I saw after my mother passed. And that is so not the movie that... It's really sad. It's kind of caring and loving. It's a really good movie to see after somebody that you're very close to has passed. But it's also kind of hard. And me and my sister went to go see it. Because, we thought it was going to be like a romantic comedy. Something we could just laugh at. My sister was so mad. She was like, really, I didn't need this right now. I thought it was cute because it does have a very cute message to it. So, but it's basically about this girl who lost her husband to a brain tumor, and how he writes her letters throughout the year that he had planned, because he died of a brain tumor. So I guess he was aware that he was dying. I don't know. I don't remember. But, well, obviously he was, because he planned out with her mother, and we find out at the end, her mother, the schedule of when to give her the letters. So it was really nice. It's a really good movie. I love it. My sister was like, ugh, whatever. But anyway, so that's what I watched. And then after that, I went to bed, because I was like, really? It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. And that's the thing about me being off from work, is that I'm a night owl. I'm not an early morning person. I'm a night owl. And it becomes very clear when I don't have to go to work the next day that I can sit up for all hours of the night. I love it, especially if it means watching movies. I love them. I'm serious. I feel like I should be in like film or something. Like I should become a movie critic. I've always said that, like I should become a movie critic or something. I should be in television. I feel like I should be in television, because that's what I love to do. If you ask me what I am passionate about, I could sit and be like, oh, I'd be a movie critic or something like that. It'd be something like that. It would not be like what I do now. It's like if I could watch movies or TV shows for a living, I would so do it. But only the ones I want. That's the problem. Even though I can give you a critique on even the stuff I don't. But anyways, I'm just babbling now. So that's what I did yesterday. So nothing exciting. I don't even think I ate. Literally, I think, what did I eat? Oh, I ate a pizza. A frozen pizza that was in my freezer. That was it. I didn't eat or anything. It was crazy. It was weird, because I finished the rest of my Brazilian fish stew. Okay, really? Why am I always behind these people? I'm sorry. It's like, oh, really? Ooh. Yeah, so I finished the rest of my Brazilian fish stew last night. So that was all I ate yesterday. So I've been trifling even as food-wise. I've been like, I don't know why. I just wasn't interested. I was more interested in watching movies, which is why I say I need to be in movies or something like that. Or television, because that's what I'm passionate about. You would think that I would do better with my channels if I was trying to do that, but I don't necessarily know if that's what I'm trying to do. It's just something that, those are things that I'm passionate about. I don't necessarily know if I would actually do it, because I'm lazy, and so unless I was being paid for it, I probably wouldn't do it. I like food and I like movies. If I could figure out a job where I could do food and movies, I would be happy. And television. Yes, television, critique television shows and movies, and eating. I should do a series called Dinner and a Movie. I should. That'll be on my channel. It'll be called a Dinner and a Movie series. I want a puppy. I want a puppy too. I don't know why I said that. That just sounds so random, doesn't it? I just saw the cutest little dog, and I'm like, oh, I want a puppy. I want a puppy. I want a puppy. I want a puppy. Or maybe not a puppy, but a dog. I don't know if I want a puppy. I don't think I have enough patience for a puppy. But a dog, yes. I know. I'm just babbling on. Let me stop and get to IKEA. And then after that, and I'm going to get light bulbs. And I swear to God, if I walk out of there with anything else, I'm going to scream. Because that's the thing about IKEA. That's the thing about me at any store. I really need to, and you know, I'm supposed to be on my low buy. And I still think, weirdly enough, even though it seems like I've been doing a lot of shopping lately, I've bought things that I need for the most part. Or are helpful in my quality of life, I should say. Because, oh, I love the lamps now. Oh my gosh, they look so great. And now the lighting situation in my bedroom is so much better. because I'm moving stuff around and things like that. And let's see. But, you know, you walk into stores and you go in there for one thing and you walk out with like 5 other things, and you're like, really? It's just, ugh. I especially hate that IKEA, because it suckers you in with like dirt cheap stuff. I'm serious. That's why I don't like cheap stores. I'd rather just go to an expensive store. Because in an expensive store, you're going to buy only what you need. You are not going to buy. That's why I don't buy drugstore makeup. I don't do that. And, you know, a lot of people, they love doing that. But the problem with buying drugstore makeup is, I call it the lip butter. It's the lip butter syndrome. Remember when Revlon lip butters came out? And everybody was like, oh my God, these are so good. They're like the Chanel Rouge Coco Shines. Now, the Rouge Coco Shines are like $30 a piece. They're fabulous. I love mine. I only have 2. And so what people would do would be like, oh my God, these are so great and they're so cheap. I'm going to buy all of them. And so that's what happens. Now you have like 10 lipsticks, of which you're not going to wear. Nobody's going to wear 10 lipsticks. So I don't even understand why they have them. But 10 lipsticks. Because you can have 5 of them for the price of, you know, 1 Rouge Coco Shine. I'm like, see, that's the problem. What you need to do is go buy your Chanel Rouge Coco Shine for $30, and then you won't be tempted to buy 8,000 things. I find I spend more money because, am I talking really loud? I feel like I'm yelling now. You wind up spending way more money. So, I don't like doing that. Especially with makeup. But now I've gotten to the point where I feel like that with almost everything. I'm like, just buy the most expensive thing, and then you'll be less likely to want to buy it. But I will say this. I am not a discount shopper. And what I mean by that is that price is not my determinant when I buy something. It's always, I'm more of what I call a value shopper, which means that if it's worth it to me, then I'll buy it. It's more about balancing the price with the experience. And so that's why I would just buy 1 Rouge Coco Shine for $30 as opposed to, you know, 20 lipsticks that I'm never going to wear for the same price. You know, because CVS decides they want to do it for $10 or some craziness or something like that. Yeah. Speaking of which, I need to do an update on some of the drugstore products that I've been using, because, you know, I do that during the summer. And I've finished some products already, so I'm going to do a video soon. I can't tell you when, because I'm gonna do it on the Miss Cocoabelle channel, and I have about 5 videos I need to do on that channel right now. It's crazy. I have 2 reviews, 1 show and tell, and 2 reviews, 1 show and tell, and yeah, 2 reviews, 1 show and tell. I'm trying to think what else. There's something else I'm supposed to do. Oh, and then I guess I could do a natural hair favorites. I don't necessarily know if I'm starting to use different products, so I might have a natural hair favorites in for July, but we'll see. And then I have an empties video to do. So yeah, I know I have an empties video to do because I have tons of empties that I need to show you guys so I can get rid of them. So that will be up. And I'm just going to throw every empty in there, even my skincare stuff. So just watch that video for updates on that. But I will show you guys, I'm going to switch out my makeup because now I feel like it's finally summer. It's not just hot, but it's also now sunny because, I don't know, lately it's been like rainy and stuff like that, but we've had a few days without it, so now I'm ready to pull out like glowy makeup as opposed to just, you know, what I currently was using. Which was kind of like still kind of my spring makeup, but not really. Anyways, I'm still babbling on. But that's the update. So far, that's the update of what's going on. What I've been doing, what I've been thinking. Me and my laziness, because I've been very lazy about everything. And I'm happy with it. I'm fine with it. I feel like there are days I need to be lazy because, like I told you, I live the busy, lazy life. I'm busy at work, so when I get home, I just want to be like... So I decided to be a vlogger, and nobody knows. But anyway. Breakfast. I'm trying to decide what I want to get. I know they have the 99-cent breakfast plate, but I'm trying to decide if I want to get, because I like bacon. I like bacon. Of course, the ever popular. Oh, they have bacon on that too. Oh, that just had. I'm getting the 99-cent breakfast plate. All right. Breakfast. Okay, I'm back in the car. I picked up my light bulbs. Of course, they don't sell these type anymore, but these say that they're E12, so hopefully they fit, and they're supposed to last forever. These were returned. Anyway. I think they said these are supposed to last 10 years. So we'll see how that goes. 10 years for some light bulbs. I don't know. I mean, that'd be great if I never had to replace light bulbs. Because that's annoying. And those were some expensive light bulbs. They were $6.99 for a pack of 2. Like, really? Oh. So, but if they last a long time, then I'm fine. But if, you know, they don't last that long, that's going to be annoying. But they should last a long time. Okay, I don't know where I'm going. I guess I could go home, but I kind of want to go. I don't know. I gotta figure out where I'm doing.